Now back to the election. One area where Brexit is part of the election debate is Moray, in the northeast of Scotland. It's a seat that's been held by the SNP since the 80s, but the Conservatives hope they can win it back in a few weeks' time. Well, we've sent our political correspondent Nick Eardley on a road trip around Scotland to look at the big election issues. Tonight he joins us from a harbour in Moray. Where exactly are you, Nick?
Katrina, I'm in Burghead Harbour, which is right on Scotland's northeast coast. There's still a small fishing community here. You can probably see the boats moored behind me. You might be able to hear the jets from the local airbase as well. This is an area where the Brexit vote was extraordinarily close. We know that every local counting area returned a Remain vote, but here there were just 122 votes in it. So what role is Brexit playing in the general election campaign? Now, as you say, this is a vote the SNP have held since 1987, but the Tories have high hopes here. I've been analysing the battle for Moray and trying my hand at cooking a local dish. Moray on Scotland's northeast coast, home of the famous Cullen skink soup and an electorate made up of different political ingredients. The locals who catch this stuff mixed with a large agricultural sector, service personnel and tourism, like here at the Cullen Bay Hotel.
Simple, straightforward food.
Unlike Brexit.
That'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Nobody knows what Brexit's going to be, though, do they?
Ian Watson voted Remain. His view now?
If anything's happening, we've just got to make sure it's the best it can be.
Angus Robertson has been the MP here since 2001. One of the EU's most vocal supporters at Westminster.
It's either going to be me as MP from Moray, or it's going to be a Tory who's going to give a blank cheque to Theresa May, and I don't think that that's a good idea given how important the European single market is for the economy of Moray.
The Keith to Dufton line is the most northerly heritage railway in the UK. We took the Whiskey Trail to test opinion.
I voted for.
To leave the EU?
Yeah. I've always voted for SNP, but I'm beginning to waver a wee bit.
In many ways I would naturally support the Conservatives for a number of reasons, but this is sort of driving me in other directions.
What direction?
I'll probably vote SNP actually.
I was quite keen on that we should leave. I seem to remember the days when we weren't in Europe and we seemed to do well then.
Douglas Ross and his campaigning companion Murphy will be hoping to appeal to voters like Nigel. The SNP had a 9,000 majority in 2015, but top Tories think their message to voters is getting through.
They're concerned that the Scottish Nationalists will take us out of Westminster in an independent Scotland and go straight back into Europe. And the majority of people who voted Remain are also concerned that their vote is taken as a proxy to hold another second divisive independence referendum.
Along the road in Garmouth, others are vying for Murray's vote too.
We are going to fight the Tory hard Brexit because we believe that it will be very damaging to the economy, especially as Moray relies a great deal on exports in its food and drink industry.
We are the only party here that can offer them that other opportunity, an opportunity to look at how we best fit in Europe long term and how we can remain Scotland in the UK.
Back at the Cullen Bay Hotel, the verdict on my attempt at the local dish.
I would serve it.
Good, yeah. Excellent. Yeah. What would you give it out of 10?
8.
8? That's not bad.
No, it's very good.
First try?
Very nice, yeah, very nice, yeah. Obviously I can't give you 10.
In the restaurant, approval 2.
Not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
And some more views on how Brexit will influence the vote here.
It's a bit of a mix up here, isn't it? I've heard a lot of positive things and negative things, and I think it's definitely an age thing.
How will that mix play out? Will the SNP continue to flourish here, or will Moray turn Conservative blue? Nick Eardley, reporting Scotland.